What is going on, everybody? It's Craig back with BlklimitedX. And before we get started with the video, if this is your first time stopping by, you guys, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It helps me out a ton, you guys, and I appreciate it from each and every last one of you all. We're actually almost at 2K subs, so I'm excited about that, you guys. Thank you for that. That's going to be cool once we hit it. But with that, on to today's video. In my last one, we actually debadged the Jeep, and I like the way that look turned out. I like the clean look. I like the subtle look. But today, we're actually going to be badging the Jeep. We're going to be putting badges on the front fenders and the front, well, obviously in the front, but more or less it'll be lettering, not actually an emblem. I'm going to show you guys when we get to the rear. But on top of that, we're actually going to be replacing or redoing the rear third brake light and fog light tint using a wet application. I've never done it that way before, so that should be interesting. But let's go ahead in the back, show you guys what we got going on. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and go around to the back. Oh my God, look how filthy this thing is. I'm gonna get it cleaned up though. Go ahead and pop that open. And here everything is, obviously race car life. That's for my mountain bike, by the way. But here is the lettering or badges we're gonna be using. I got 220 to put on both sides of the fenders. As you all know, I have the 3.6 liter V6, so I hope nobody came to my channel expecting anything else. You know, everybody who knows me knows I have the V6 and I love my car. So that's why I got 220, because per the cubic inches, the 3.6 liter V6 I think is exactly 219.9-ish, I want to say, give or take. But we're rounding up because, I mean, if we're being technical, the 5.7 liter is not actually 345, it's 347 point something. I mean, 6.4 is not even 392, it's 390 point something. So unless everybody's going to change their badges to the exact cubic inches that it is, we're all going to be rounding up. So that's why I got 220 instead of 219. But those are the badges or lettering we're going to be putting on. And then these are the vinyl we're going to be putting on the fog lights in the rear right there, and then the third brake light up there. But this stuff right here is the Rapid Tack. This is that wet application I was telling you guys about. This stuff is called Rapid Tack. It's a cleaner and vinyl applicator fluid. It's pretty nice. I haven't used it before, but a buddy of mine recommended this to me. It's supposed to make installing vinyl so much more easier. When you spray it on, you'll be able to actually move whatever you're applying around, so just in case you mess up or anything like that, because obviously this stuff is sticky. It has an adhesive on the back of it, so if you use this stuff, you'll be able to move it around in case you mess up and be able to readjust, you know, your vinyl, whatever you're putting down. So that's awesome that we have that. And we also have a little squeegee so that you can just squirt it out, you know, move the fluid out the way once you get it adjusted where you want it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this all lined up, put on. I got me some nice masking tape so we can get some clean lines made. Got my tape measure so I can measure how far on the fender I want it, and we got a nice little level just in case we need that as well. So let's go ahead and get it done. All right, you guys, starting off on the passenger side, I just wanted to show you all where I was going to be placing them at. I was lucky enough to see it on two different vehicles where, using the body line, they had the badge either on the bottom half of the fender or the top half of the fender, and I actually preferred the top half when looking at it. So that's what I'm going to be going with. I'm going to put it about right here in this area, right above the body line. And once again, they were black lettering, as you all can see. Like I said, I wanted to go with something subtle. I didn't want it to be too in your face. I wanted something that was going to be subtle but also nice once you finally notice it, and that's why I just went with the small 220 lettering and not nothing too big or too crazy. So I think it's going to look really nice once we get it all on there. But I also have a microfiber towel with me because you always want to wipe off the area that you're going to be working on, because you're working with adhesive and you want to make sure it's going to be able to stick as good as possible. But I need both hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and get everything taped off camera, and I'll come back with you guys. All right, you guys, so here's my tape job, and please, before you kill me, it kept ripping, and that's about as best as I can get it. Nonetheless, in regards to my measurements, if you guys want to use the same measurements I'm using, if you want to put an emblem or badge in the same spot that I'm putting mine at, this is what I went with. And honestly, it's going to be dependent on where you want to put yours at. You can put it up further, you can put it up higher, you can put it down lower. So it's really all going to depend where you want your badges to sit. That's how you're going to get your measurements. But for me, like I said, I'm going to be I utilize the body line. So from the split or seam here, I went about 1 inch in and about 4 3/8 inches to the end. And once I put obviously I put the letters up against it to make sure it had enough spacing, and I in fact did have enough spacing to where it was not too far apart, but also close enough to where it looks good. So it's gonna turn out nice. Let's go ahead and get those on so we can go ahead and get the tape off and see the finished product. All right, you guys, and this is how it turned out. Super nice. I love the way that looks. That look clear, but it turned out really nice. Like I said, I didn't want anything too in your face. I wanted it subtle, so that's why I did the black on black. But that came out nice. Let's go ahead and check out the other side. Same deal over here. Turned out super nice. I tried to wipe the area a little bit because the Jeep is really dusty and dirty, but nonetheless turned out great. If you want to do this, it's super easy to do. Like I said, just wherever you plan on placing any badge or emblem, just find the right measurements, depending on where you want to put it, and tape everything up, then place it on there. But this is super easy to do. I love the way this turned out. Now let's go ahead and get that vinyl in the back done. All right, so in the back, like I said, we're going to be redoing the third brake light, and then we're also going to be doing the fog lights down here. Simple job, but like I said, we're going to be using the rapid tack applicator. Now, in order to use this stuff, they say when applying it, only use cheap paper towel, which how the hell do they know I shop at the dollar store for my paper towel? But that's beside the problem. We just so happen to have some paper towels, so I got some. We got this, so we're gonna go ahead and spray it on there, clean it off, wipe it off, and then get this stuff applied. Say hi to the camera, baby.
Hi.
Hi. Where are your freaking shoes, you little goblin?
I took them off.
Oh my god. All right, but let's go ahead and get this done, you guys. Okay, so starting off, take the spray, shake it up really well. This is what they instruct. And you spray it. It says do not dilute with water. So spray that area, put that down. Let's tear us off some paper towel. Our cheap paper towel. I don't like the fact that they emphasize that we cheap out here, but whatever. We gonna wipe and clean that. Why are you whispering? You are on video.
Oh,
You're on candid camera.
yay!
Now you are my assistant.
Yay! So what can I do?
You're gonna hold the trash. All right, we got that wiped off and cleaned off. Now we have to respray the surface again per the instructions.
The instructions.
Yes. Now I want you to, you're gonna be my cameraman or my camera girl, okay? So hold the camera. Come over here, actually. Come on, you gotta be professional for the video. Keep it pointed right there, okay? If you don't, I'm gonna beat you with a loaf of bread. All right, let's go ahead and take off the backing. We're gonna be doing the passenger side first. So I'm gonna remove the backing. And these come from Crux Motorsport, by the way. If you guys don't know, Crux Motorsport, I will leave a link down in the description for you guys to check them out. They're awesome guys. Oh my goodness. It don't want to tear. Relax, girl. Oh my
I just laugh a lot.
I know you do. You crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Once you get that peeled off, and like I said, the good thing about using this stuff is it's a wet application. So where is it? Once you put it on there, you're able to move around whatever you're applying, and in case you make a mistake or something like that. So oh my god, that car is loud. So
That car was loud.
so you can put it on and move it around in case you make a mistake. And I really like that aspect of it. So in case you don't line it up correctly like I'm doing right now, like a madman, we're gonna go ahead and get it lined up. And then we're gonna take our squeegee. Just get you a little small squeegee if you got one, and you can push out any remaining fluid, and it will stick and adhere to whatever you're putting it on. Oh yeah, much better look. Look at the other side. And I love this rapid tack stuff. This stuff is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get to that third brake light. And this is how the third brake light turned out, you guys. I really love the way that looks. Shout out to my guy Benny for making that for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other ones. Driver's side came out super clean, super nice, especially using that rapid tack. Passenger came out clean as well. You guys can check out my other videos on Crux Motorsport products. As y'all can see, I did the tail lights and the reverse lights as well. Did a light smoke on those. But you all can check that out. Let's go ahead and check out those fender badges again. Again, came out super nice, very clean, low-key look to the Jeep. Sorry, super bright. Let's go ahead and swing around to the driver's side, take a look over there. The same deal, super clean. I love this look, love how this turned out. So if you guys want to do that, this is how you do it. It's super easy. I'll leave a link down to everything I did, or at least everything I used really in this video. So go ahead and check that out, you guys. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one.